Well, you remember yesterday you guys were talking about using vacuum cleaners and all these sorts of things for jacking off?
Yes. Masturbating into a vacuum cleaner. How could we forget?
Okay, I have a confession to make.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, yes.
Go ahead.
In my youth...
Let it spill, so to speak.
I will spill the seed. In my youth, I recall once getting a packet of flour, getting some water, a little bit of salt, and making some dough.
You made some dough.
I made some dough, and I plowed right into that dough.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so what does it feel?
There is nothing like moist, warm, fresh, sticky dough.
So what did it feel like? How do you describe it?
It's like making love to a loaf of bread.
You you didn't bake it, though, right? It's just a big wet glob of dough.
That's it, yeah. And it absorbs your cock, you know what I'm saying?
I hear you. Now, how much? Okay, what's the recipe again? Let the freaks try this. Because I know many freaks masturbate in the socks because I have mentioned it.
Yeah, but see, you don't the socks get all crusty and, flaky?
Well, he washes them every time, right?
Yeah, and it's not like dough has a long shelf life.
Although I bet you dough is probably nicer on the cock than a sock would be.
Maybe.
I think you get much less chafing.
Right.
But watch how much salt you put in the dough, because that can be painful.
Okay, what is the recipe right now so the freaks can try it?
All right. It's 2 cups of self-raising flour.
Okay.
Self-raising?
Self-raising. Do you have self-raising over there?
Yeah, we do. Sure we do. Yeah,
okay.
It's a wheat flour over here.
Oh, okay.
That was just kind of a pun, the self-raising.
Self-raising.
It helps you raise your cock as well.
Yes, it's the Viagra flour. And then a pinch of salt.
Okay.
And you want just enough water to bring the consistency to a nice smooth texture. You don't want it too watery, otherwise you're going to make an awful mess.
Okay, I want someone tonight, to make that dough and then jack off into it tonight, then tomorrow call in and report.
You got to use hot water, so at least it's got that body temperature feel about it. Nothing worse than being a necrophiliac to a bit of dough.
Hey, what is the body temperature of the people in Australia? Is that different than over here? That's how stupid I am.
Well, no. Well, we're probably a bit warmer than you guys at the moment. We've had a heat wave in the.
No, I'm talking about the body temperature of a person. 98.
We're in Celsius here, so we're about 36.9, something like that.
Okay.
Now let me ask you: after you jacked into the dough,
I didn't jack into it.
Oh, you didn't?
No. I made a little thumb impression in there, made just the right sort of shape, and just plowed into it.
But wait, why didn't you climax?
Oh, well, I did. How can you not climax plowing into the dough?
Well, that's what I meant. Because what I was going to say is then, did you have thoughts of maybe putting the dough in the oven and actually making bread out of it with your spooge in it and then inviting some friends over?
What, just making my own little French stick and serving it to my friends and laughing, knowing what they're eating?
Exactly.
Hey,
no, I don't have such a sick mind.
That's a good nightly confession.
His mind is only sick enough to make some dough and then plow his cock into it.
But it's Yeshai coming up with serving his friends spooge dough.
That's where I draw the line. I'm sorry.
This is a good nightly confession question. Call 1-800-485-1924. Do you ever feed any of your friends your own jizz? What? All right, Citizen. Thanks, man.
All right, guys. Keep well.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Ciao.
Citizen is definitely a freak.